Hi, I'm Tiffany Windsor from Cool to Craft. I'm Aleene's daughter, and I'm so excited to share with you a vintage Mama Aleene's technique, the look of metal. The Aleene's look of metal with burnt brown grocery bags was a fan favorite when Aleene discovered this technique back in the 1960s when she was testing Aleene's tacky glue for flammability. What she discovered was that the burned glue created a texture with a look of metal. Thank you to my sister Heidi Borchers for recreating this vintage owl project. Here are the materials you will need for this project. To create the background, gently crumple the foil, open it, and press it flat. Then use a brayer to flatten completely. Squeeze a generous coat of Aleene's tacky glue to the wood base and use the cardboard squeegee to spread an even coat of glue. Gently lay the foil into the glue, slightly overlapping in the center. Press with your hands to smooth and use a brayer to flatten completely. Cut away the excess foil. To prepare the paper bags, cut down the seams to create a flat piece. Squeeze a generous coat of Aleene's tacky glue on the bag and use the cardboard squeegee to spread an even coat of glue. Glue 2 layers together. Use the brayer to flatten completely. Let the glue set for about 30 minutes and then mark your strips of brown bag to 1/2 inch wide. Cut the strips along your pattern line. Here is a list of the measurements for each piece of the owl design. Remember to add 1/2 inch to each measurement for the binder clips. Apply black acrylic paint to one side of the strip. Repeat for all the strips and set aside to dry while you set up the next step in a well-ventilated area, securing your candle on a steady base. On the unpainted side, apply glue with fingers or a brush. Be sure to cover all of the exposed brown bag with glue. The glue protects the bag from burning. For the next step, always work in a well-ventilated area, and if desired, wear a mask. Use binder clips to hold the end of the strips. Place the strip over the candle flame and continually move it back and forth. This will create soot and bubbling in the glue. Repeat the process with each strip and set aside to let the glue dry completely. Use a soft paper towel to gently wipe away the soot to reveal the shiny black textured surface. Place a small dab of Rub and Buff on a paper towel. Start to gently rub over the surface of the strip. For the best results, only apply enough paste to catch the highlights. Repeat on the painted side and set aside to dry. To create the curled pieces, roll around screwdriver to create a coil. Remember that the burned side is to the outside on all pieces. Glue the ends to hold in place and set aside to dry. Follow the pattern to create the other shapes and glue together where needed. To glue the pieces to the background, apply a thin layer of Aleene's tacky glue along the edges with a toothpick and glue to the foiled background. Let dry completely. It's time to frame, hang, and enjoy your new look of wrought iron vintage Aleene's artwork.